Historians and researchers say a country and its culture are often defined by the way its people eat and drink. Throughout Europe, that often means a glass or bottle of wine with a good meal. This couple from Finland is traveling Europe. Tonight, they're having a glass of wine in Bucharest. They say they always drink wine native to the country they visit.
That's very important because you have to taste the local spirit.
Romania grows more grapes and makes more wine than you'd expect. 150 million gallons, enough to make this country among the top 12 wine producers in the world. Yet it is far behind France, Italy, Spain, and even California. The state of California alone produces 560 million gallons of wine a year. But when one of the prime Romanian wine-producing regions, Transylvania, is better known for Dracula than a good bottle of wine, the image problem is obvious. Radu Riza is a wine critic in Bucharest. He's confident Romania can change its wine image abroad and raise its visibility in America.
With the right promotion, with the right branding, no more stories about Dracula and Nadia Comaneci and Ceausescu. Just reminding people that Romania is among the 10 largest wine producers in the world. Explaining them that there is also good wine if you care to taste it at least once.
Jidvei is one of Romania's biggest wine companies, owned and operated by a Romanian father and son team. At this Transylvania winery, millions of gallons of wine are aged, bottled, and shipped every day. In fact, Jidvei boasts that it makes more white wine than any other Romanian winemaker. A large-scale operation like this is rare. Romania's Wine Exporting Association says 75% of Romania's wineries are small, with less than 3 acres of grapes. Iwan Buia is the lead vintner at Jidvei. Through an interpreter, he says Jidvei's wines have a unique Romanian character.
The
wine has the personality of the people that work in here and of the winery of the area.
Jidvei is one of the wineries embracing Romania's recent entry into the European Union. After joining the EU, dozens of Romanian wine producers received millions in euros to help them meet the European Union standards for winemaking. The grant money was used to upgrade equipment, plant better varieties of grapes, and increase efficiency. This vineyard is in the Delu Mare region north of Bucharest. It is operated by the British-funded Halewood Group. On this hillside, nearly 350 acres of vines are bursting with young grapes that will be used to make Pinot Noir, Cabernet, Sauvignon Blanc, and a uniquely Romanian wine called Fitasca Negra. Halewood's commercial director, Mihail Kidik, says planting better, stronger grapes than those used in the communist era means Romanian wines have great potential.
We need to build a good image and a good brand, and very good brands, very consistent quality of the brands for Romanian wines, and for sure to put some money to promote it. And that will be for sure successful, because it is pity to invest too much in this land, to put some new vines, to work those vineyards and to produce a wine that nobody knows.
Vin Expert is one of the largest wine stores in all of Bucharest. The wines of Romania are featured prominently here, especially those wines native to Romania: Fitasca Alba, Fitasca Negra, Tamiasa, and Fitasca Regala.
This is Carrech winery, and this is Știrbei, domain Știrbei. We have few from the west here. Recaș, it's the name of the producer. You can see it on arrival.
The shop's co-owner says winemakers here may achieve their greatest success by concentrating on production of those wines native to Romania.
Sigur, ar trebui să încurajez soiurile locale, care nu ar intra în concurență directă cu soiurile cultivate pe plan internațional.
We'll have to encourage the national
variety
that are not in the competition with the international variety.
Less than 10% of the wine produced in Romania is exported, and nearly all of the wine that does leave the country remains within Europe, where it faces stiff competition. Unlike Romania, Italy is known for its vino. From Chianti to Brunello and Pinot Grigio, Italy is second only to France in global wine production. It's not easy to find Romanian wine in Italy, but at this cultural center in Rome, indeed we did find some, a few bottles at least. We took a bottle of Romanian Merlot to this wine expert in Rome. Pier Alberto Merli is a trained and certified sommelier who have never tasted Romanian wine.
The color is a ruby color, typical for Merlot.
After his first sips, he called this one good, but not great. He suggested Romania improve its wines by investing in trained vintners.
I don't think that you can create a great wine without a good, we say in Europe, I don't know in English, enologist, the person who is making the wine. You can have the first elements, great ground, great grapes, right time to take the fruit, but if the factory, in that case, is not working with a good enologist, perhaps never it can arrive to a quality product.
If you search hard enough, you can find Romanian wine in some parts of the United States. Terra Firma in St. Louis is one of the few American importers of Romanian wine. In this warehouse just west of the city, Christian Soare stores cases of wine he will try to sell to liquor stores, restaurants, and distributors in the Midwest.
Body lots of tannins to it. This product does not.
Soare admits convincing someone to buy or taste Romanian wine is a challenge.
When I go and when I'm introducing my products, I would never introduce it as a wine from Romania because nobody would even acknowledge Romania making wines. However, Romania has been making wines for over 2,500 years documented.
Romania's Wine Exporting Association realizes it needs a strong marketing plan, which it hopes to unveil in late 2009. Iwan Stefan says that plan, combined with maturing grapes and improvements at wineries, could bring more Romanian wine to America.
We have to change the mentality of consumers around the world, but until then we have to insist more on having larger quantities of wines for export.
You might expect the global recession to reduce wine purchases, but that's not the case in many places. The typical Romanian consumes twice as much wine as his American counterpart. A typical American consumes about 2 gallons of wine a year. The world's biggest wine consumers are here at Vatican City, the smallest nation on earth. The nearly 1,000 residents of the Vatican consume per capita 16 gallons a year. But a part of that is likely because of religious services. Many people in and around the Romanian wine industry believe their wines will find a place on the global wine market in the next 6 to 8 years. That's if Romanian wine producers focus on production of distinctive East European wines.
Producing wines from traditional grapes. And there's a lot of grapes with high potential in Romania. Would first render that wine exotic, and the client, the curious wine client, would buy just to check it out, just to see what's the matter with that wine. And if in that bottle the producer puts something good, he will return to it. It's just as simple.
Riza says Romania's wine industry, like all good wines, needs time to mature. In Romania, I'm John Paul.